Now, hard fought 3-2 victory here this afternoon against Dergview. Give me your thoughts on the game.
Yeah, I thought obviously it was a disastrous start. But I think sometimes you have to praise the opposition as well. I thought Dergview were excellent tonight. Full credit to Emmett. He's working on a tough budget and stuff like that. And I think he's doing a brilliant job. I also think he's got a wonderful future ahead of him. He's a very clever boy. He played for me. And you can see what he's trying to do down there under difficult circumstances. But what I would say, Johnny, is if Dergview apply themselves the way they did against us tonight, they're going to be fine. So, full credit to them. Obviously, when we're talking about us, we looked. What I would say, we looked a wee bit tired and jaded in a few areas. We did freshen things up as much as we could, but we had to take really big TJ off there at half time. He was only one missed time tackle away from going. So thankfully, we can now look at our bench and bringing on Gary Thompson's and Mark Russell's and Kenny Kane's changes everything. And whenever you're chasing things, it's wonderful to have them options on the bench that we didn't have for so long.
Showed the character of the team tonight to dig in when it really mattered and pick up all 3 points.
Yeah, we'll talk about that a lot, Johnny. Nobody can guarantee performance, but what we can guarantee is whenever we need to go into the trenches and we need to go in and dig deep and grind something out, then I want that from my squad. I want that from my players. And I think we've done that tonight. I was very, very proud of them, actually. I wasn't too impressed with the quality of our game tonight by any means. We can be much, much better. But I thought we did look jaded in a few areas, a few heavy legs and stuff like that. It's been a big week, and but ultimately, sometimes football is just about getting your results and getting your 3 points, Johnny. And I think, regardless, nobody say it was a beautiful game to watch tonight by any means. But I think what they'll say is, it's 3 points on the board, and we can be a lot better. But I think tonight was probably a night you give Dergview a lot of credit. I thought they came here with big hearts and they give every drop for their manager.
You talk about big weeks. It's another big week coming up of the Mid-Ulster Cup here on Tuesday evening, and then away to Dundela next Saturday. You want big weeks at this stage of the season. That's why we're in the game. What's your thoughts going into this week?
Regroup again. Let's try and hopefully the boys behave themselves at the weekend. It's very difficult, These are only part-time players, and they're out with their wives and girlfriends for meals and stuff like that. But listen, we're in a wonderful situation at the minute, the more games you have, the better, as far as I'm concerned. Especially now, if you'd have spoke to me a month ago, we couldn't have dealt with this situation. There's no doubt about it. But with Jack available now on Tuesday night again, and we can mix things up again on Tuesday night. Hopefully, fingers crossed, if we can get a signing in this week. I don't think it's any secret we need another centre half in at the club. I think our business has been very good. Obviously, hopefully Paul will be back within the next 5-6 weeks, which will give us him and Zach in great areas. We've got Mark Russell, we've got Kenny Kane, we've got Ryan Mays, we've got Jamie Brown who can play in wide areas, we've got Eamon Fife who can play in a 10 and up front, and we've got obviously Dobby in the 10 as well, and we can also use Mark Russell in the 10, with TJ, with Jack, we have Gary and Ozzy now battling it out. So we've got real fantastic competition with Keelan Coyle and Choppers obviously, and we've got Ross and we've got Trainer. So what we do need is Dougie Wilson and Luke Wilson need a break the odd time too. So we need to get a centre half in big time. So that's what we're working really hard on this last couple of weeks. But they're very difficult. They're like hen's teeth. Good centre halves these days. So fingers crossed we can get one through the door, especially for the Dundela game. But at the minute we're just really digging in what I would call that we dug in fantastically well today, and the players deserve a lot of credit. We showed good character in a very difficult game. Gave poor goals away again, but we came back strong, and I was delighted for Maisie, because me and Maisie have a love kind of, I wouldn't say it's a love-hate, but it's certainly a hot and cold kind of thing. I love him, and he knows I love him. But we want him working both ways. I'm working his socks off both ways. And the wee skitter can do it absolutely no problem, as he did against Glenavon and Crusaders and Lochaw. And I was really pleased with him today against Dergview. He worked his socks off up and down the line, and he gave us a great outlet. So, when Rand's like that there, it's a very much a love-love situation. So fingers crossed he can keep that going. We love him here, and he's a great character. So, we're excited. We're excited to look forward to Tuesday night, gentlemen.
No problem. Cheers now. Thank you.
You're welcome, mate.